Well, I'm being raised biculturally. My family, I have family in Spain, and my family immigrated also to Idaho. And being raised biculturally is what originally got me interested in cultural anthropology, so that I could work more internationally and especially around finding what are the points of unity and where people, regardless of their culture or their family imprinting, how we can work together and what are the universal points of unity. And that's why I think the Mondragon values are so important, because they're also universal values. Under participation are lots of words that could go under that. Participation involves connection, collaboration, cooperation, are all those words. You know, when you're participating, you have to connect, you have to relate, communication skills all go under participation. Innovation is all cultures want to create. Another word for innovation is creativity, invention, productivity, is all, and all cultures agree with that. Social responsibility, all cultures have issues around wanting, in order to work together in community, you have to have certain laws of governance or leadership. And what I love about the Mondragon model is about shared leadership, you know, or rotational leadership. It's so interesting to me that music is often the forerunner of the next evolutionary stage, and all music just in the last 10 years has been working in groups. Working in groups, you know, and dancing in groups, you know, and singing, you have the background singers and so on, etc. But that's a phenomena that has just come up in the last 10 years worldwide. We've had teams, we've had sports, and we have now music. Instead of the solo star, we have more groups coming together that's happening. And I think the Mondragon model around innovation and creativity is honoring each other's gifts and talents. Under innovation comes gifts and talents, and honoring those differences. All of us are here for a purpose with our gifts and talents, and so innovation allows for everyone's gifts and talents to come forward for a common purpose, and that's a universal experience. All human beings want to feel connected, they want to feel valued, they want to feel that their best gifts and talents are forward, they want to make sure that they can work as a whole. And community and cooperation is the oldest way that human beings, from the time that we've been human beings, is that we've known that we can only really survive together. Everywhere in the world you have family, which is the beginning of learning how to work collaboratively and cooperatively, and then different families and different neighbors and the sense of community and cooperation. But then how to work cooperatively together so that all people's gifts and talents are valued for a greater purpose. And that's where I love the Mondragon model, because it's also a universal model.
It's not an easy question, but
No, it's not. No, it's not, because it's in. Well, I know in American business, what's happening is that the what's been revealed is that the entrepreneurial spirit will work better if there's more skills surrounding group or shared leadership, like you say that the four of you, the shared leadership. And I think the one of the best incentives, although it's a modern day, it's an old incentive, but it made a big impact on the world, is when you think about the Beatles, the musicians, the Beatles, the Beatles. It was the first time that a whole group made such a worldwide impact. They were more successful together than they ended up being alone. And that's the major thing in any kind of cooperative, is that a good team of people in a cooperative can be more successful than one star. And there's a difference between a celebrity culture and a cooperative culture. And the cooperative cultures will eventually sustain longer than a celebrity culture. And you might take that as a metaphor for entrepreneur leadership, that if a leader is wanting to be the star, it will become a shooting star. But rotational group entrepreneurial spirit, or the cooperative, will be a star that stays in the sky. I think it's important for us to work together, and the more that we work together, the more it benefits everyone, and especially in collaboration. A lot of my work is about points of unity, where we all connect universally. A lot of my work has been really the study of different cultures and what we all have in common. And I've always really wanted to take a look at how different people, regardless of their languages, can work in the world. And I think the Mondragon model and its values is really the model of the future, and how we can work together and make the world a better place.